My name is Birch Draper, and I'm pleased to present another Fireside Chat with Stargazer. Here is my brother-in-law, Stargazer Borealis.
Thank you for joining me. Every year after Christmas, I see and hear people talking about what they got for Christmas. But I've made a point of asking this question every year. What did you give for Christmas? We all know the phrase, it is more blessed to give than to receive. How many of us truly believe that? And what do we mean when we say blessed? To answer that, I'd like to relate a story back when I was young. When I was 6 or 7, I forget which, it was beginning to dawn on me that a lot of what I had heard about Santa Claus simply could not be real. The idea that one person would fly around the world in one night in a sleigh pulled only by reindeer began to seem rather far-fetched. I think my father, Hank Borealis, noticed this, and one day, shortly after Thanksgiving, he took me out to lunch. Afterwards, we were going Christmas shopping. We got a booth, ordered our drinks and our meal. Once the server was gone, my father looked around to make sure no one could overhear us. "You sure have grown an awful lot this year," he began. "Not only are you taller, but I can see that your heart has grown too. In fact, your heart has grown so much that I think you're ready to become a Santa Claus." My eyes went wide at the revelation. My father continued, "You probably have noticed that most of the Santas you see are people dressed up like him. Some of your friends might have even told you that there is no Santa. A lot of children think that because they aren't ready to be a Santa yet. But you are, I think. Tell me, what do you think Santa gets for all of his trouble?" I answered, "The joy of giving?" My father nodded sagely. "Well, now you are ready to do your first job as a Santa." He then had me choose someone we knew, someone who could really use a gift from Santa. Well, there was only one choice for me. There was an elderly Wolverine who lived on the corner. She really was horrible, had a fence around the house and would never let the kids go in and get a stray ball or frisbee. She'd yell at them to play quieter. My friends and I thought she was a witch in disguise. But I noticed that when I rode the school bus, that she came out every morning to get her paper in bare paws. By then, I was already regularly wearing hiking boots to protect my paws when I went out to view the sky at night. It kept them from being injured from the thorns I often stepped on. I saw her walking in the snow and thought she really needed some slippers. My father smiled. After lunch, we went right out and bought some warm slippers. I wrapped them up and tagged it, "Merry Christmas from Santa." After dinner one evening, I slipped down to her house and slid the package under her driveway gate. The next morning, I stealthily watched her waddle out to get the paper, pick up the present, and go inside. I was all excited and couldn't wait to see what would happen next. The next morning, from the bus, there she was, out getting her paper, wearing the slippers. I was ecstatic. I was now a Santa, and I had to keep the secret. Over the years, I chose a good number of targets, always coming up with a unique present just for them. And so it continued. I had learned the true joy in giving was in seeing others become happy. I learned that the greatest joy in life was in bringing joy to others. And that is the true value of generosity. It brings you a purpose in life a warm glow in your heart, and a contentment that says you've made the world a better place, even if it's only in a small way. And that is the greatest blessing of all. So this Christmas, why not join me in asking yourself and others, what did you give for Christmas? I'm Stargazer Borealis, and if you have a question you would like answered, please leave it in the comments below. Until then, peace be within you.